Welcome back, everybody. I am gonna have to fix a Gyarados problem, but we don't know that it's a Gyarados problem quite yet. We gotta do things. We gotta do things. Oh. Excuse you? Am I an idiot? I thought I would have to battle them. Okay. We've already caught our Pokemon for Route 45. What? Fishing Guru's house. Oh man, is he gonna give me a rod? Hey man. Okay, never mind. So we have an option here. I don't think there's any grass in this area. In fact, I'm almost certain there's no grass in this area. So we can either catch that Gyarados, which I think we're gonna do. You know, as much as, you know, a randomized Pokemon would be cool, a Gyarados is a Gyarados. So here we go. Plus, I don't know, it feels kind of like irresponsible. Alright, buddy. It feels irresponsible to not take care of this. It's another Lady Gyarados. Oh my goodness, it started to rain. And we should be absolutely fine if it decides to hit us. Not with a Dragon Rage. A Dragon Rage is pretty bad, actually. Does this work? I really need to double check if Lure Ball works on stuff that you do or that you encounter while surfing. Almost. Ooh, is it gonna do that animation every single time? I hope not. I hope not. I think this calls for an Ultra Ball. Man. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so if it uses Dragon Rage... Oh. Okay. Accidentally hit run. That's not good. We're gonna have to do some sneaky switching right now. Leer. Alright. Just getting the ball, man. I don't want to have to knock you out. Don't make me knock you out. Don't make me knock you out. Premier Ball, you get the reverse Pokeball. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. So this is our Pokemon for Lake of Rage. Justice. Your name. To compliment my other Gyarados. Alright, we got 2 Gyarados right now. How lucky are we? Let's see. How are we gonna... Ooh, sorry about that. We're gonna name you... Retribution. No. No, I have a better name. I know why I deleted that. Is this gonna work? Redemption. There's the red scale. Alright. It's Lance. Our favorite guy. We need to heal Upa. I can't believe that. That Gyarados nearly killed Upa because I hit the run button. So this is going to be a lot of story until we can get to Price, and then hopefully we beat Price today. They'll be waiting for me in Mahogany Town. Why are we flying? Did he really have to fly? So now we have a lot of water type Pokemon. Are you gonna charge me another 1,000? Did I actually just give them 2,000? I'm so bad. Like the game totally shows. I thought I would have to battle them at least that time. Alright. Before we go and take care of this rocket situation, we need... Oh. We need to get some Pokemon set up. This one's gentle. That's kind of sweet. Who are we gonna switch out? We've already got our fighting type. We've got so many water types right now. But I feel the whole double Gyarados thing. I'm feeling it, you know? Even though this is not an EV trained, it's got no extra points put into it. And if I remember right, in the original series, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, didn't shiny, like being shiny, make the Pokemon really bad because they could only have really bad individual values? My god, you just killed that man. It's been so long since I've done a rocket base. This music is so crazy. Are there Pokemon in this? I know that this is so cool that they actually changed the statues. Part of what makes this remake so good is that they had the capability of taking these generic statues and adding details to them. Buizel. Get him. Oh, I could probably turn on... I had attack animations turned off because you're just leveling, it just takes so much time. Even with the speed up, even with my ability to emulate at a faster pace, it just speeds stuff up so much to have them off. But we'll turn them on since we're doing actual gameplay, and I completely forgot. Never mind. We'll turn them on after this series of battles, because I do think that there is a value of, I don't know, some cinematic elements to it. I just need to remember to keep doing it. Bite is so strong, and I'm so sad that Justice doesn't have Bite. So we have a Gyarados with Bite now. Now will this do more damage than... It probably will, okay. Can't we catch an Electrode here, if I remember right? Ooh. That could be nasty, because it could just blow up. I wonder if we have a fastball. I don't think we do. Oh, I kind of wish we did now. Okay. There we go. We're just gonna absolutely beat up every single person in this base. I want all the experience I can get, even if we are capped out at 35. I just want to clear this place out. This is gonna be so many battles. I was watching a I was watching a video by a person called Shay. I think their channel's name is Shay Says or something like that. And they did a review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and while ostensibly that's what the review is about, it's much more comprehensive about modern Pokemon and the systems involved and don't burn, okay. The systems of Pokemon, how the series has changed, and how it's sort of just the state of the game, basically. And I thought it was a really, really good series. I highly recommend it, but it is 7 hours long. So what I did, and I've started doing this, I normally keep it so that YouTube doesn't track my watch history, because back when I did that, this was before like recommendations and stuff like that were more apparent. They were probably still something that YouTube did, but I used to have my watch history set off because I was like, you're not gonna track me, Google. I'm so smart. But they were just doing it anyways. Will this do double damage even if it's a static amount? No. Now I'm paralyzed. Okay. So what I did after figuring out that, you know, no matter what I did, Google's tracking what I'm doing, because I don't have a VPN or, you know, whatever, is I just enabled my watch history and just got back to the series or the video when I had time, and I've just slowly, it's very, very good background stuff, and it's like a complete playthrough basically with commentary. Now obviously it's edited down because a complete playthrough, even, you know, played very, very fast by someone who isn't speedrunning it, is going to be incredibly long, especially if you're doing like a glitchless run or something like that. So even with editing, it's 7 hours long, but it's a really, really good series, and I recommend it. And I can't remember how I got to this thought right now. Hyper potion is always good. Okay, we're gonna loop back around. You hear that? It's probably too faint for you guys to pick up, but I've got like a little like jingling sound, it sounds like, following me. This was once a ninja hideout? Cool. Greg with 2 G's. Oh, now I remember. One of the comments in their basically critique of Pokemon was that the game's difficulty just randomly spikes at the Elite Four. Like, I've done the disadvantageous thing of leveling my whole party pretty uniformly. And this is without the new version of EXP Share, the one that is basically EXP All, and it distributes experience across your whole party. Without EXP Share, and with, I mean, even if it's a considerable amount of grinding, I could easily be out leveling things right now. And if I wasn't splitting my experience across, I think it's like we have a party of 9 basically right now, I would just be out leveling everything to an insane degree. Like even the gym leaders, who are supposed to be these, you know, tough people in the normal games, you know, in the game played normally, they're just not. And when you have trainers like these rocket grunts, I think the idea is that there's supposed to be sort of an attrition thing going on. They just wear you down because there's so many of them. But there's nothing stopping me from going to a Pokemon Center. There's nothing stopping me from like doing anything, basically. And they're so easy that the only disadvantage I have, the only thing that could be negatively impacting me, isn't any sort of incoming damage. It's that I run out of moves to just one-shot all of their Pokemon. And I guess the question that was raised in the video, and the question that, you know, I've thought about since then, is how much better would the game be if things scaled appropriately? I know for a fact the game would be much harder for me doing a Nuzlocke if everything scaled dynamically, and that is an option in the randomizer program. Just not gonna skirt around that any longer. That is an option in the randomizer program. I can have things set to be like 1.1 times my current level, and that would make everything really, really, really hard, presumably. So the question is, would that be a better game? And I think if it was trainer Pokemon, maybe. I think wild Pokemon should be weaker. Wild Pokemon should be that safe grind, you know? But, I mean, you look at this gauntlet that they've got set up here, and, like, the worst thing that's happening to me right now is that my bite is running low on power. And that's just because I'm lazy. It's really, there's nothing stopping me from doing something like Dragon Rage and Twister and spending 2 power points per Pokemon, which is inefficient in other ways. There's nothing stopping me from just plowing through this place right now. Now, I might regret this as we get farther into the dungeon, basically, is what this is. But, like, I don't think it will. I think I'm having a pretty easy time, and I'm getting a lot of bonus experience right now. Especially on a Pokemon that needs it. So we're gonna try not to leave this area, if we can help it. One of the other comments was, there's really no reason for like Pokemon trainers to use specific types of Pokemon. Like if you go up against every single Rocket Grunt, I get that there's supposed to be a throwaway antagonist, that they're just supposed to be a lot of them, and they're supposed to use bad Pokemon or whatever like that. There's no reason why they need to be like that, and there's no reason why they all have to use the same Pokemon. Like these, I think, are getting swapped out for like right now we're running into a whole bunch of Buizel and Slugma. I think that's because the randomizer has set whatever Zubat and Ekans or whatever they're normally supposed to have to these Pokemon. And like, I mean, you can look at what I've got here. I've barely taken any damage since I walked in, and I fought like, I think this is gonna be my 5th or 6th trainer? I think this is the 6th trainer that I fought coming into here. And I don't know, man. Should it be this way? I don't know. Maybe if I'm not a coward, if I go to my next Nuzlocke after this, assuming I beat this one, you know, we could still die. We could still very easily die, you know, and I'm talking about difficulty and all that. We could still very easily die. You know, maybe we enable that for whatever the next game is, if we get to the next game, and see how it plays out. Speaking of which, I've been thinking about playing Black and White, just because I've never actually played through Black and White. I tried doing a whole bunch of Nuzlockes of Black and White when it first came out. I got so frustrated with Purloin that sometimes I would barely beat the first gym. You get to the second gym and a Stoutland? Is it even a Stoutland? Or is it the Herdier or whatever its name is? That knows Retaliate. And it just comes in and it just smacks your one Pokemon super duper duper hard. And if you don't have healing enabled or anything like that, it's just so... it's dirty. What is this? I think this is like the Electrode trap, so I'm gonna try and go around this. Yeah, there's footstep sounds in this. It sounds like I'm like tinking around on metal here. But we're gonna activate this trap. And I guess fight that other guy over there. But I've been thinking about playing black and white. Because, I don't know, I want to play it. And a lot of people are telling me that black and white is really, really good. And there's some decisions in black and white that I think are really cool. Like the fact that they're... I mean, this is sort of the hot topic with Sword and Shield now. That the National Dex isn't going to be in it. Now, this is different for black and white. Whereas Sword and Shield, presumably, you know... I highly doubt that it's gonna not have the National Dex option forever, but maybe it does. But Black and White had its own complete regional dex with all new Pokemon. I thought that was a really, really cool idea. And this idea of Pokemon changing from a game where you go through the region, and the region has some Pokemon that are your favorites and some Pokemon that are new. This idea of you play through the main game to get to a state where then you can use all the Pokemon or whatever. I'm interested in seeing if Game Freak is going to try and transition the series to something like you know, like a true sort of seasonal thing, or, you know, I don't know how best to describe it, so I'm thinking of it in esports terms. But this game has this Pokemon in it. You're gonna get, I would hope to see like regional variants of old Pokemon versus just straight ports of Pokemon, and then new Pokemon. And that's what you're gonna have for this generation. And it might be better, it might be worse, it might be, you know, really fun, it might be not so fun, because then you get stuff like Purloin. And there's a lot of risk in that sort of attempt, you know? Wants to learn Ice Fang. Of course you can learn Ice Fang, Bubby. But I think that's an interesting direction for it. I don't know if I am okay with there never being a national dex, though. But I don't know, you know? Because you know, Pokemon is different things, different people. I think Masuda's claim that this is to balance the game is, if that's actually true, I'm just bewildered by that. Pokemon will never be a balanced game. Pokemon's been a terribly, terribly balanced game for years, to the point where the people who care about balance the most, the community or whatever you want to call it, have made so many tiers that they've gotten to the point where there are Pokemon that are fully evolved that are just listed as untiered, because there are so many grades of Pokemon that everything has been filtered so many times that even after all of that, there are Pokemon that are just never ever used, right? So Masuda's claim that they're going to balance this by just doing more of the same, I don't know. I'm not saying that Pokemon shouldn't be balanced, but I don't think Pokemon, I think it's a lot of wasted effort to try and balance Pokemon at all. Like, almost period. Because everything, as far as balance is concerned, is going to be the focus of something done after the main game. You know, outside of the main game. By people playing simulators of the main game. I don't know if that should be the focus of the people making the game. Because I don't, you know, maybe... Hold on. No, you don't know anything. If I kill you outright, I should be fine. Okay. I was a little bit worried because I remembered our own Why Not being an absolute champ. But there's just a really... I don't know, I think it's erroneous to try and make a decision for the Pokemon game focus on balance, because you're never going to win with that. So I think if Masuda had just phrased it as, we think this is going to create a better experience for our players, I think that'd be fine. you know? Oh, this put me at the start. I didn't know it did that. Great. I think that would have been cool. I think if Masuda just come out and said like, yeah, we know. And you know, Masuda has come out and basically said, we know it's a really tough decision. That we're not going to include the national decks. But it's just not feasible. Now, people are going to argue and be pithy about what is feasible. But, I mean, I don't know. We're not making the game. But I think it would have been a stronger take for Masuda to just say something like, we're going to try something different. We're going to try and do this limited Dex run with new Pokemon games so that we can try and create sort of a tighter thing, even if it means a little bit of a change in the post game, you know? And I think people would have been mad regardless. People are always going to be mad. I probably would have been mad. I'm still a little mad, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I think it would have been less of a hot take, you know? I think people would have been less upset if there had just never been any sort of claims to balancing the game. But I don't know. Pokemon is different for different people. Some people, you know, there was a long time ago, and this Snorlax is very much gone. But I caught a shiny Snorlax, and you probably don't know this, because why would you? One of my favorite Pokemon is Snorlax, and just playing through Fire Red and Leaf Green, I encountered... What the heck? Buddy. I don't think this will do anything to me, because it's a level 18 Pidgeot, but... That was wild to see. What is that supposed to normally be? I bet it's like an Arbok or something, or a Weezing. What's the password? Too bad for you. A lot of cutscenes here. Cool. I assume this dude's already beat. But what was I getting at? I was talking about... I forget what I was talking about, I'm sorry. Oh, that's so frustrating. Like, I have the thought right at the... It's like behind a couple layers in my head right now, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the Snorlax. So I caught a Snorlax. That was a shiny Snorlax. Just a random encounter, shiny Snorlax. And it took me a long time to catch it, and I was so stressed about it. Probably my favorite catch I've ever performed in any Pokemon game ever. And if I had the time and inclination and foresight to know that they would have enabled transferring stuff forward, you know, maybe I would still have that Snorlax, and that would have a lot of sentimental value to me. Because that Snorlax would have effectively been over a decade old, you know? And some people have Pokemon like that they've been carrying with them since the Game Boy Advance days. And they're bringing them, I think you can bring them all the way forward into current generation. At least X and Y. And, you know, there's a lot of reinforcement in the game's narratives and in the anime and anything Pokemon related that makes Pokemon a sentimental thing, that emphasizes Pokemon as a sentimental thing. You know, play with your favorites, play what you like, play with, you know, whatever Pokemon is to you. And for a lot of people, that is the national dex, that is the carrying things forward support, and all of the bells and whistles that go with the Pokemon Bank. And I think as much as I think it would be cool for Pokemon to take this sort of game by game transition thing. Slowpoke tail. Yeah. As much as I think it would be cool to do that, you have to acknowledge, and I can't imagine they haven't been thinking about this, that this wasn't at the forefront of the decision to take the national dex out. That Pokemon is as much of like an individual game thing as it is a franchise thing. That Pokemon is as much about carrying your Pokemon forward and having your old favorites, even if it means trivializing some things, even if it means all you're really doing is in the post game taking everything from the last game that you ported everything to the new game. Even if it means they just sit in a box. Is that riveting and powerful gameplay? No. But it's enabling something. It's enabling, I don't know, something people want, I guess. Something that has until now been okay. How the heck do I beat this thing? I mean, I could just Dragon Rage twice. What is this? It's like Psychic, right? You Psychic? Yeah. Like Psychic and Rock or something. But let me get out of here. See, Electrode. Okay. We gotta go down and then back up. So I don't know. I'm of two minds about it. I think I'm less mad about Sword and Shield's National Dex thing than before, and to be honest, I wasn't all that plus. It was just kind of like a really kind of thing because of what I just talked about. And so I am a little bit more interested in what's going on. The stuff about Gigantamax or whatever the heck it's called, the special version of making something bigger, I think is interesting. I think it's a little dumb that it's just, they get really, really big, and if you catch them in a raid, then they change forms. That's whatever. Cool, Swinub. But I am more optimistic about it. I'm not feeling so bad about the fact that I was saving for a Switch now. Whereas before I was just like, this looks bad. And I still don't think the game looks like visually all that great. Some of the models look better than they used to. Oh, buddy. Alright, that's right. We don't have to fight you. You are already lost. Should probably use... You just have like a regular potion in here? No. I don't really want to use one of my fresh waters on 10 points of damage, but I'm scared, so. Petrel. So I don't know. I want to see how it develops. I'm feeling better about it now, but there's a lot of very interesting decisions going on with the games like direction. But even if I don't like where it's going, I can always play the old games, which is what I'm doing. And I'm not even playing Heart Gold Soul Silver as intended. I can beat this Pachirisu. It's really fast. You gotta one-shot this. Oh no. I'm a fool. Okay. We are switching you out, buddy. Bad. Darn right it doesn't affect me. What is it with these dudes in Swift? I'm tired of this guy. My bomb is so cool. You know, like I can still play the old games. Far-fetched? Is this real? Is this real life? Hey, you're good. Thanks, man. At this point, I'm almost considering not randomizing the trainer Pokemon. And just randomizing the Pokemon that I get. Because, like, yeah, every now and again they get something that completely destroys my team, but most of the time they get stuff like that far-fetched, and it's like... So... I don't know. I don't know why I went on this rant. I didn't really intend for this to be the thing that I talk about, but this whole underground thing is kinda, you know, what, oh, for Pete's sake. Are you gonna stop me if I come up here? I really like this Murkrow. I don't know why. I think it's cute. We have to go up now, don't we? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So assuming that these are indeed electrodes, we're gonna actually top off our health, because these dudes, no explosion. We might lose Upa. We might lose a whole bunch of things if these dudes no explosion. Honestly, the best move is probably just to knock it out right away. So I don't think I have a fastball. I do have a fastball. Oh, this is so, like, dirty. Oh, I forgot they did this. It should be easy, right? I've got Lance on my side and he's got a Dragonite. Just gonna hit. It is gonna hit Electivire. Whatever. Yeah, bust him up. Cool, man. So taking out these electrodes is gonna be scary. There is a lot of justification to just knocking them out and not even trying to catch one of them, even though it would be a Pokemon for this. I'm gonna assume that these are not randomized because all of the gift Pokemon or whatever haven't been randomized to this point. Wait, isn't... Did I randomize partner Pokemon? Isn't that supposed to be a Dragonite? I mean, whatever, it works. Because, I don't know, man, if these things know explosion, that's gonna be bad news. If they know self-destruct, it's gonna be worse news. Boy, just pop that thing in the gut. I like how the grunt doesn't say anything. We'll see how we do. Man, like even outspeeding these things is gonna be a problem. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Watch us get wiped by a bunch of electrodes in a row. What can I do? Is there anything I can give them? Lagging tail, miracles. None of this works. Yeah, none of this helps me. Okay, alright. Please be randomized. Nope. Oy. Come on, buddy. Don't mess with me. You're one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Don't blow up on me. Rollout's fine. Alright, he's stuck doing rollout now. Nice. Okay. So that's one electrode, now we can just kill the other ones. The ball Pokemon. What is your name, Electrode? Oh, I know. Your name. Speedwagon. Excellent. Do we need to... And we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal if we have to. It's 2 points. It's 2 points, but that could literally mean Upa dies. And now we just go for the throat, and we hope that Mud Bomb one-shots them. You know Screech too, that's dirty. Because they can screech and then explode, which cuts your defense. Self-destruct and explosion are so nasty in Gen 4. Like, they just obliterate your defenses, and these dudes know Screech and they're really fast. Like, this could have been... If this one doesn't kill Upa right now, this went so well. Like, and it could have gone so bad. Uh-oh. Okay. It's better. The one thing is that Electrode doesn't know any moves, like at all. Like it can self-destruct and explode, but like that's what it does. That's its good thing that it does. Everything else it does is terrible. It's just really, really fast. HM05, baby. I don't... Gibby. Good luck to you and your weird Electivire. Alright, Upa. Here we go. Oh, it's an ice puzzle. Oh, it's an ice puzzle. Someone with the cracked ice? No, it just gives me trainer battles if I mess it up. I don't think there's any way to do this without doing this, so. Dude, how did he move forward? He's on a snowboard. How does that work? His name is Patton. What a soft name.
My name is Patton.
My apologies to any and all Pattons out there, but it's not my fault you have a soft name. This is a lot of experience. Skitty. What's Justice is actually under-leveled compared to the new one. We'll just level our Gyarados up, I guess. Oh, but you don't have Crunch. Or you don't have Bite. That's not good. But you have Surf. And Surf is really, really good in Gen 4. So that's one thing. I should honestly just fight this person. Did I just break the puzzle? I think I did. Okay, we're gonna reset the puzzle. Can I? Yes. I'm so smart. You gotta reset it. Okay, I'm not so smart. So the idea is... Oh, I can't do that, huh? Whatever. We'll fight this guy. You can't be that tough. We should really try, like, fight all the trainers in here just to save time. Deandre. What a name. We have to be careful with Upa leveling up too much. As weird as that sounds. Because if it hits level 36, we can't use it in Kabuto. We'll keep this in. But Surf is just so strong. Like, watch. If this doesn't one-shot, I'll be really impressed. Yeah, it's crazy. I think in my next run I won't use TMs. Floatzel. Floatzel's just really fast. I don't think it should do anything. What a cry that thing has. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. We'll just use Dragon Rage because I don't think Surf is gonna hit Floatzel very hard and has enough HP to justify it. Yeah, Dragon Rage is still so broke. I think you can like 3-shot any Pokemon right now. And that's so crazy to me. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reset the puzzle. I hate that you have to go outside of the doors to do this. Did I just mess that up? I think I did. Okay. I have to get to this rock to the right here. Oh my god, why am I so bad at puzzles, man? Whatever. We'll get this fight out of the way just because I don't want to have to deal with it. I hate trying to skirt fight sometimes when I'm bad at puzzles, so we're just gonna... Whoa! Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Buddy, I don't think you know what game you're playing here. That's gonna be a lot of experience. That's a crazy Pokemon right there. Yeah, look at that. What? Okay. Yeah, huh. I have to get on that rock. And go up. No. No. Like, it's just basic angles, I know that, but I'm so terrible at ice puzzles. No. Oh my gosh. People gonna be like, Gibby, you're an idiot. I know. I know I am. This isn't gonna do anything, is it? No, it's not. Okay. I'm just gonna fight this dude. Just so I have more movement. I know Price is secret. That's a little weird. I'm so tired. This is gonna be such a long episode. I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would do this. I didn't think it would be like this. That's rude. You're a rude Pokemon. Wow. Get out of here, punk. Stop. I'm gonna break your house. Get out of here. Dawn fam. We're definitely not switching this boy out. Well, we probably could have switched in one of the Gyarados here. It's just easy. Let's switch one of these. Let's switch Justice in now. Get some experience on it. A lot of our Pokemon are still slightly underleveled for like 1v1ing Price's Ace. If this game throws another Typhlosion at me, I'm ready. I'm ready for another Typhlosion. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Price. Thank you so much for the challenging experience of your gym. I love Pokemon. I love ice. I love everything. Fight me, you old prune. I've been training Pokemon since before you were born. Not true. I was born before your game came out. You never existed. 3 Pokemon. What a cool intro. Easy game. Oopa's about to sweep, by the way. Okay. Seismic Toss. Good flat damage move. You're a cheat. You can't hide from me forever. Another thing that I thought of was using the set mechanic, which means I would have to switch in Pokemon. It wouldn't give me this option here. Rhydon. We're gonna keep Upa in here. This is probably his ace. It's not his ace. Ooh. You're an illegal Pokemon, sir. You're not supposed to be that level. Get out of here. Okay, Upa's too strong. Upa, you're definitely getting in the box. Clefable. In this generation, Clefable is normal. So we'll just keep Upa in. Because even though it's normal, I don't trust you. I don't trust you to not, like, hit me with some nasty thing. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. Sleep should help us out a lot here. We're gonna switch in. We're just gonna switch in Goku. Pray for the best. Hopefully this thing doesn't double slap me into death. Uh-oh. This is what I was worried about. That's fine. Metronome is just, it's such a scary move when the NPCs have it, because while it's usually nothing, it could be explosion. And yeah, then we just die. Oh, what? Why do you have cute charm? Oh boy. Why do you have cute charm? Gross. Okay. You can stop. You just use Dragon Rage. This thing has so much HP. I don't like this. Okay. I'm so scared. Every time it uses Metronome, I could die. Oh. Okay, he's gonna heal this turn. Probably, so this means we can switch in. Willow is flex. I didn't read that, but he was talking about some cool things, probably. We'll switch in Papa's. I don't think this thing is gonna kill us with a water move. So we'll just get full restore even. Okay, Papa's. You gotta win this for us. Minimize is so dirty. I hate evasion. Like, this is the thing. This is how we could die here. Legitimately, this is how we could die. Is he uses minimize and then he just metronomes until he just kills us. This is how we lose a Pokemon. Get out of here. Three minimizes is so dirty. So we're just gonna, I guess, try and stack up the residual damage. The critical hit on Sand Tomb wasn't really necessary. At this point, I think Crunch will just do more damage than Rock Smash. Come on, hit. You gotta hit. You gotta hit it, Papas. He might heal it again, Papas. You gotta hit it. Come on, Papas. I believe in you. Yes! Okay. And there we have it. 7 out of 8, baby. Or 7 out of 16 if you want to be like a jerk about it. Yep. Okay. Elm says to turn on the radio, but we don't listen to the radio. We don't believe in the radio. Now, told you Upa was too strong. For Pete's sake. Sekiro, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your time. You're tired? No, that's the wrong box. Okay. So, we did a lot this episode. We cleared out the rockets, we talked about Sword and Shield, went to the Lake of Rage, got ourselves this lovely lady. I'm glad you're happy, Bubby. And we got ourselves our 7 of 8th gym badge, which means the next time you see me, I will have ground out so many evolutions. It's going to be crazy. We are hitting our stride. We are hitting a massive power spike because we just unlocked so many different evolutions. So, I will see you this next time where we go into Goldenrod and we just tear that radio tower up. We tear it apart. So have a nice day. My name is Gibby. Bye-bye.